Okay, this is a very good example. I'm looking at this bit here. You got this human being, he's applying a force to open a nut here. Let us say there's a nut here that he wants to open. And he's applying a force at an angle. Is this the right way to open the nut? Or in simple words, is this the efficient way of opening this nut?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Why is that?
Because it won't apply the maximum torque on that nut.
Yes, you're right. The best way to open it is basically to be perpendicular. If it's perpendicular and you apply force, then yes, one can say this is the most efficient way. So basically, you're applying minimum force to open the nut. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what we are covering here is that if you've got a force being applied at a certain angle, we want to see what is the useful moment, useful torque, which would be basically this one. Am I right? That's my useful torque. But the force the gentleman is applying is creating a moment here. That's basically the moment it is creating. So it's creating a moment at a certain angle. So I can get the two components of this moment out, and I can realize that it is this component which is useful. So mz is a useful moment, whereas if I write this as mb, I would say this mb is not creating a turning moment along the axis of the nut, so mz is more useful. So in simple words, what we are going to cover in this lecture is, if you know a moment at one point, you can find its component on any of the axes. On any of the axes, you can find its component. Is that clear? So let's look what it says here. It says with the force F, a person is creating a moment ma. So he's creating this moment. What portion of MA is used to in turning the socket? So what portion of MA is useful in turning the socket? That is definitely this component here. Another example, a force. I've got this force being applied. That's a pipe, and it's like threaded here. It's threaded to a flange. That's the flange part. Is threaded to the flange. So what it says here, the force F is creating the moment m naught. So it's creating moment at here, m naught. How much of m naught acts to unscrew the pipe? How much of this moment, m naught moment, is trying to undo the pipe here? So if that's my moment, the useful moment to to unscrew the pipe is in this direction. So your this component of your moment, this component of your moment is useful. So that's what we are going to learn in this lecture. Okay. Gentlemen, let's take a break for 10 minutes, and then I'll continue from here. I don't want to have a break in between. Is that okay?
Okay,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. It's okay.
Okay, so
Yes,
let's
sir.
have a break for 10 minutes. Thank you.